What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, and a bit of good news for decent programming. One of the very few peanuts in the log, so to speak, and programs that you can find at Netflix was, of course, Squid Game. The show took the world by storm, much like maybe Tiger King did, or it's difficult to really compare it to anything. But with its massive success, I don't think really anybody was concerned about there being a season 2. But I'm here to say that I'm not exactly sure I want a season 2. Much of Squid Game's magic came in the reveal of the brutality in the games. The fact that that very first moment when they're playing red light, green light, you're like, whoa, you have that huge moment. And then every other moment, at least in the games, is a little less mind-blowing, so to speak. Yeah, I think that, the show kind of was the perfect length, and it did have so many twists and turns where, like, I'm never going to look at a marble ever again the same way. I don't know if you can really do a season 2. I mean, of course, Netflix is going to do a season 2, but it's not going to hit the same. Variety reporting as of 4 hours ago, season 2 is coming. The director confirms there's so much pressure, so much demand, and so much love for a second season. So I almost feel like you leave us no choice, he told the Associated Press on the red carpet for a Squid Game screening and live Q&A. But I will say there will indeed be a second season. It's in my head right now. I'm in the planning process currently. Well, part of the problem will be, how do you unravel all of the reveals that you had in the season finale of the first season of Squid Game? I won't discuss any spoilers here, but if you saw the show, you know what I meant. When he meets up with that guy at the end and kind of everything is brought to light, do you have a second season in it? I mean, do you bring back the same actor? Maybe. Or is it just a completely new set of people? Even then, don't you think you'll kind of be watching like, oh, well, I already know that they're going to play these games that are life or death and not, and it's not going to hit the same, I don't think. I do think it's too early to say when it will, how it'll be coming. So I will promise you this: Gi-hun will come back. Okay, there you go. He will do something for the world, he said. As of last week, Squid Game had already racked up more than 3 billion minutes watched, according to Nielsen, and projected to make Netflix $1 billion in value. Well, 891 million, we'll say, according to leaked internal documents acquired by Bloomberg. I don't know. I don't love, I gotta be honest, I don't love, for example, how every movie has to be like a universe now. We can't just have a good standalone movie. Everything has to have a sequel. Everything has to have a universe. Everything has to have... I don't think that that's necessary. I think that things can be standalone. I guess, I'm sure they gave him $200-300 million or some insane amount of money. But I just don't think it's going to hit the same. Now, if it's maybe completely different, like a continuation or something like that, maybe it can work. But if it's just, if it's just more people playing the same game, I'm not sure it's going to work. Will it still be viewed enormously? Yeah, of course. The subscriptions and the thirst for Squid Game won't just dissipate, but it's almost impossible to catch lightning in a bottle twice. And while I hope for the best for them, it seems extremely unlikely. I'll be curious to hear what you think in the comment section down below. Do you think that season 2 can hit like season 1 did? Do you think that he could actually pull it off? Or do you think it's just going to be another one of those mindless season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5s until the money finally dries up? I find myself tuning out of most shows by the 3rd or 4th season because it just feels like a money grab. Even You, which is on Netflix, which I thought was a pretty decent show, season 3 wasn't great. It definitely had a lot of kind of woke, lame elements to it, but the finale did wrap it up pretty good. Now they're announcing that there's a season 4, and it's like, you wrapped up everything in season 3. I don't think there needs to be season 4. Much like the revival of Dexter, which wasn't very good. Really, the last season of Dexter sucked. Why are we bringing it back? Well, because Hollywood doesn't have any ideas. I'll be curious to hear what you all say in the comment section down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon. Release date, by the way, we don't know. The release date probably won't be for another 2 years. He hasn't even written it yet. So, 2023 is probably the release date I would predict. I guess we'll have to stay tuned for more information. Talk to you again real soon.